Cove. In 2008, Luis C. Hoyos, an American photographer and documentary film director, teamed up with former dolphin trainer turned activist Rick O'Barry to expose the dolphin hunting practices in Taiji, Wakayama, Japan. They discovered that a group of local fishermen engaged in dolphin drive hunting and sold trapped dolphins to aquariums and marine parks around the world. The dolphins that were not sold were instead driven into an isolated cove, surrounded by wire fences and keep out signs, just to then be killed. Their meat was later sold in local supermarkets across Japan. They weren't able to acquire permission from the Japanese government to film the practices in the cove, so they went to extreme lengths to get their footage, using equipment and tactics never previously used in a documentary film, including specialized high-definition cameras that were camouflaged to look like rocks, high-grade military thermal cameras, night vision cameras, and underwater microphones to capture sound. The footage showed dozens of dolphins being slaughtered every single day. They estimated that the number of dolphins killed in that single cove was greater than the number of whales killed in the Antarctic, and that the total number of dolphins killed by the whaling industry in Japan was higher than 23,000 per year. During the filming of the documentary, they realized that the local government officials were involved in helping to hide the slaughter. The Japanese public was largely unaware of all of this furthermore. The film stated that the dolphins' meat contained dangerously high levels of mercury. As the premiere approached, the documentary received mixed reviews. On one hand, the Japanese government said dolphin hunting was a part of the traditional fishery of their country, and it had been lawfully carried out, accusing the documentary of being biased and disrespectful toward Japanese culture. On the other side, it started a global outrage, leading to protests and pressure on Japan to stop the hunts. The documentary was heavily censored by the authorities, and a handful of theaters in Japan showed the film, sometimes facing threats from right-wing nationalist groups. Dolphins are protected from hunting in most parts of the world due to their high intelligence. Unfortunately, the practices shown in the film are still being done to this day. The Cove received worldwide critical acclaim and won several awards for Best Documentary, including the Academy Award for Best Documentary Feature at the 82nd Academy Award.